Hello and welcome to another new topic, writing process. In this lesson, we will talk about what is writing process, what is pre-writing stage, and importance of pre-writing stage. Let's discuss each one of them in detail. What is writing process? A process in which a text progresses and changes all the way from first ideas to finished text. So writing process in fact is process which starts right from the beginning of your first idea till you finish the product of writing, till you finish the art of writing, till you finish the effort of writing. We continue our discussion about writing process involves your entire plan, your entire layout, your entire viewpoint about writing, your thinking process, how you will start, how will proceed in the middle, and how will bring it to end. Your additions, sometimes when you write, sometimes you need to add something, you need to delete something to improve the text, to improve the writing. That is all about your additions. Your revisions here refer to your editing the text, your revisiting the text, re-looking at the text, if you can improve your writing in a much better way. In short, what I can say is that everything that requires a writing piece to be perfect is all about a writing process. It involves everything that can help you to make your writing perfect. We continue our discussion with some more ideas. In fact, writing process normally involves three major steps or stages. What are they? The first one is pre-writing stage, the second one is a writing stage, and the third one is post-writing stage or revision. Let's talk about pre-writing stage in this lesson. In my next video lesson, I will talk about writing stage and then post-writing stage or revision. So my focus is to discuss about pre-writing stage. What is this? Pre means before. Writing stage means before you start writing. What are the components? What are the things? What are the points to be kept in mind? The first one is consists of all the work that is done before writing starts. So pre-writing stage means it includes all that you have in your mind before writing starts, before you start your writing process. Pre-writing stage, it helps you identify what you will write about. So before you start writing, if you have some sort of thinking about what you are going to write, it helps you to identify the topic you are going to write about, the idea you have in your mind to write about. This also helps you how you will write about, how you will proceed to finish your writing task, how you will execute in the way you want to write something. We have some more ideas about pre-writing stage. 3 questions you need to ask as a writer before you start. Who do you write for? Because when we are going to write something, it must come to our mind. Who is our audience? Whom I am going to write for? What do you want to say? That's your objective, your aim, your goal, your message. Because every writing has its message to convey. You as a writer, write something. So what do you want to say to others? What do you want to communicate with others? What is the real output? This must come to your mind before you write. It's not that you take up the pen and start writing and everything happens automatically. It doesn't happen to be like that. For anything to start, you need to have some pre-writing stage. What kind of text are you going to write? Is it a letter writing? Is it a paragraph writing? It is a short essay? Is it a long essay? Is it a short story? Is it an application? What kind of writing is that you are going to write about? So these 3 questions are very important before you start writing, because they give you a sort of direction, what you exactly want to achieve in the writing. We continue with some more ideas about pre-writing stage. Pre-writing stage activities also include a reading of background material. Suppose your topic is very scientific, your topic is very academic, and you have less sort of knowledge about the topic you are going to write. So as a writer, before you start writing, you must read something about the topic you are going to write. This will help you with ideas to be more informative. That is about reading of background material. Next, experiments and other kinds of data collection. If your writing is that of research or purely academic, in which you need to conduct some sorts of experiments, then you have to collect data. So what kind of data I will collect? Who will be our sample? Upon whom and upon that group I will conduct my research, and then I will start writing. Then we have analysis of the material that is under investigation. Then you collect a lot of information from various sources. Then you as a writer need to investigate, need to analyze, need to sort things out analytically, because everything you read, it doesn't mean they are going to be 100% accurate or they are going to be relevant to you. You as a writer has to be very selective in the selection of ideas you take from other sources or from other materials. So you have to analyze. If you don't have this skill, how to analyze from various sources, particularly in the age of internet, you have plenty of information. You don't know which type of information is correct for you and which type of information is not correct for you. So as a scientific person, if you have this sense of analyzing information about the topic you are going to write, your writing is going to be more effective and persuasive. And we have idea generating exercises or discussions with peer. Sometimes you have collected a lot of materials, you have collected data, you have read a lot, you have analyzed the materials, but still you feel that you lack something, still you need to fill up the gap. In that case, sometimes you discuss with your friends, with those who are specialized in that branch of field in which or about which you are going to write the piece. So this will generate a sort of different ideas to your texts or to your writing, and that is the way we follow all these steps before we write. We have some more ideas about importance of the pre-writing stage. Is pre-writing stage really important? Is it really necessary? Is it really to follow? Look here, pre-writing stage. For example, let me tell you, what is pre-writing stage is that, for example, you are going to make a cake. So when you are going to make a cake, you just don't get up one day early in the morning and you go to the kitchen and start making the cake. It doesn't happen to be like this. For making a better cake, sometimes you have to pre-plan. You have to think what are the things required for making cake. Then you manage those things. Then at later stage, you start making the cake. And much later, then you start decorating the cake. That is to say, finishing the product. Like the same it happens with the writing. So is it really important? Necessary? Let's talk about its benefit, its advantage, its necessity. What you do at the pre-writing stage will affect your writing. Pre-writing stage, very important, because in the way you plan, in the way you think, is the way that will help you to lead to your objective. If you plan better, if you conceive an idea better, your writing is going to be more effective and persuasive. But if your starting point is, somehow wrong, somehow inaccurate, somehow not that much effective, then I think your end product will also not be that much persuasive and expressive. Rohman, 1965, described the importance of pre-writing stage as the stage of discovery in the writing process. So pre-writing stage is nothing but a stage of discovery, a stage of finding out what I will achieve at the end of writing. This is very important. It helps you to assimilate yourself with the subject or the topic. It helps you to befriend with the topic. It helps you to be familiar with the topic we are going to write about. Because at the pre-writing stage, you make up your mind about something you are going to write, is that in some way or the other you are going to be connected with the idea and with the topic you are going to write about. If you are not connected with the idea, if you are not connected with what you are going to write, your writing will not be that much, impressive, that much natural thought coming out of your mind and heart. And at the end, what we can say is that pre-writing stage guides you to your writing destination, to your writing goal, to your objective of writing successfully. So pre-writing stage is as important as the writing stage itself. Hope you understand the concept. Thank you and goodbye. In my next lesson, I will talk about writing stage. Thank you.